glad and to have you around. Yep, as we have been recording from Kampala, Uganda with SWAB Network Uganda, and we believe our program is moving on and hour with Steve, as you can tell. Yeah, and today we have a visitor around that we are connecting in soon, and she will be sharing with us about herself and what she does, and I hope this blesses you and changes your lives. Of course, sending greetings to Dr. Slaughter and everyone watching around the world. Thank you for connecting in and thank you for following up, and we believe your life is not going to remain the same. There are lots of things that are going to change, there are lots of things that are going to happen around for your sake, and so we pray blessings as we connect in. We have a visitor today, and I believe you'll pardon us with the background noise. By then, I pray you'll be blessed as we connect in. Alright, blessings. Hello everyone. So this is our visitor, and she's going to be introducing herself to us, and we shall be knowing who she is and what she does, and we shall be flowing in. So you're very much welcome to the program An Hour with Steve, with SWAB Network Uganda, and with every country across the board. Yep, so we are delighted to have you around, and we hope this will go on well with you as we connect in. So please, let's get to know your name.
I'm called Akwaso L, Jasmine.
You're welcome on the program An Hour with Steve. So I'm your host. You're welcome. You look very confident, and that sounds nice. It's very great. So we shall be diving in a bit of some little questions here, and then we shall get to know a little introduction, a brief introduction about yourself. You married, what you do, and we start from there.
Once and foremost, again I want to repeat, I'm called Akwaso L, Jasmine. I'm from Soroje, but right now I'm in Kampala. I have a fiancé, but soon we shall go for introduction.
Okay.
I'm a chef.
Wow.
Professional
chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do continental and local food. So, in case you're willing to join me, it will be grateful and fun.
Okay. Wow. So allow me go on with Jasmine, okay? So we shall be taking on Jasmine that we shall be using on for our program. So all our dear viewers, we have Jasmine with us here. Akwaso, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Great to know that. So you said you have a fiancé, and that's nice to know. You're a chef, and this is wonderful to know that you're a chef, because in our lives today, we don't take that to be serious. Here in Africa, we don't. But then I think in a generation that we are in, we need it. Yeah, we do. Okay. You feel relaxed? Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. So, what does a day look for you? Like, how does your day go on, or how does your day move on, like on a normal day? Like, how would it move on?
Well, sometimes the day moves on when it is good. Sometimes it doesn't move very well, because as per hotels, sometimes you find that the customers are few, and you find that even as chefs will be inside, you find that we lose, sometimes we lose customers, and you find that our main chef is a bit not fine, is a bit tough, but all in all with God, everything at the last is fine. So that is how sometimes the day move.
Okay.
Then sometimes you find that we have a lot of clients, so we make a lot of money. So that is like a good day
For the hotel.
for the hotel.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you spoke about God in your statements. Are you a believer?
Yeah, I'm a believer, and I
Okay.
thank God for that.
Okay.
And also where I came from, my dad is a reverend.
Is a reverend?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
And my mom also. So
Is a reverend too?
no.
Okay. Okay.
And my mom, okay, like they're together up
Okay.
to now.
Yeah.
So that is the first thing I have to thank God for them. And also my brothers and my sister. And I thank God the way my dad and my mom brought me up. So I'm a bit different from other people who are not believers. And even I'm a bit different from the people I work with. Because, you know, sometimes it's good to know God or to go deep in godly things than you being in the world when you don't know God. So that is the best thing we have to put in mind. And also second thing, you have to know that in everything you do, you have to put God first. That's why you have to believe in God and everything has to move.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. So another question will be, what are you most passionate about, Jasmine? In life as a woman, as a lady, what are you most passionate about, and what drives you to that passion?
Okay, thank you. I think I'm most passionate about, first and foremost, when I was studying. After my senior 4, I came back at this side of Kampala. I continued with my studies. Then I got my friend who was a Sudanese. We started being friends from there. We departed. After, also he went back to Sudan. For me, I remained in Kampala. So I ended up being with my cousin brother. So then from there again, I had a friend of mine. I didn't know that he was a chef. So that is where he started asking me. Anyway, it was like asking me for love. Then I paused him from me. I told him I'm not yet ready, because at that time I didn't have anything. And you know, for us women, a man can take you and you just be there at home. Your work is to do home thing. So when time comes and again he finds another woman outside who's working, or maybe he's having her business, he can just throw you away. So that is how I told him. Then it was like fine. Then he started telling me about, anyway, like he started giving me a word that if you do like this, it will be like this, if you do like this. So he started motivating me about being a chef. Then I said, fine, let me go to school. I went to school. I studied
Catering? Hotel
management.
management. Wow, okay.
I went for hotel management. I got done with my certificate. I went to Baka, but before I went to Baka for the diploma, when I came for the training, we had a hotel in Kampala called La Petite Village, and right now this is the hotel we are in. So that is the hotel I came for training. Then after training, they Like they told you.
They gave you a job?
They told you to start working with them.
Okay.
So there I was very happy because it was my first time to start working, and I was the first person to start working from our family. So that thing, it gave me like it was looking like a woman also has to what? Has to stand. So there I started working. When I started working, I started getting my money. So there I started also enjoying my money. Then after I went back for my diploma. When I got done with my
still with hotel management?
Yes.
Okay.
When I got done with the diploma, I came back still and I started working with them. So the reason why I love working and the reason why I chose to be a chef, there you can learn a lot of things. Like for example, me, I didn't know like how to cook the continental foods. Even some local foods I didn't know how to cook. But because of going back to school, then that is where I got to learn them from, and also working. So there I got to know how they make continental dishes, that is international, and also local food. So I'm so grateful, and what I can advise anyone is outside, and when you're a woman, you have to stop leaning on the man. Don't just see, don't just see like a chef, then you say, that is, how can I be a chef? How can I be that really? Have to go for maybe hairdressing, or maybe
anything odd,
yeah, anything.
You can step up for that game,
Yes.
being a chef. All right.
So we have to, at least also we have to what? To climb up. Because someone might say, but chef. But chef has a lot of money right now, if I'm seeing. Because by this, anyway, like these days, it's not like those days whereby you can go, then they pay a chef for maybe 250 or maybe 300. But right now, it's a lot of
some
money.
good money.
Yeah.
Some good money.
Because if you work like for 2 years and beyond, you'll end up getting your 500 and above. If you be there maybe for 3 to 4 years, you'll end up in like 800. So if it is like beyond, like 4 years to 5, like that.
When the experience is gained.
When you have because the more you work in the hotel, the more you gain the experience. So the more you gain the experience, that is the more the more money you get. So like now, if you've been like in a hotel for 5 years, you will get a lot of experience, and then you can even start your own business. So that's why I'm talking to everyone who's listening. Let us stop being at home and leaning on or maybe a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a man. We have to wake up, start your own things. Don't just also be there leaning on or maybe hairdressing or maybe those other cheapy things, or maybe selling. Anyway, it's good selling also, no matter what, but we have to look that way forward.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, this is part 2 of our session. Yeah. Or we can still recording, of course. You'll pardon us about the background noise, but we still have Jasmine with us on an hour with Steve. So Jasmine, thank you for sharing lately about what you've been sharing, but still have some more bit of some questions that we need to, of course, engage into to help more of the people outside there with what you're doing. Yeah, I appreciate you for the wisdom you've shared in, and we are still sharing in as the Lord is leading you. So this is a bit out of your context, but I just want to get a bit personal with you. Have you literally watched some movies or read some books, like for yourself, and why do you watch some movies and why would you read some books too?
Thank you so much. I do read and I do watch a movie, and the reason why I do them, like when I'm tired from work, I can go back home, I put my TV, or if I don't have a TV, I can put in my phone, I watch some movie. So there, it makes you relax your mind, and sometimes it makes you forget other things, bad things. Like or maybe a friend annoys you from workplace, or maybe even sometimes neighbors can do so. So that one, it helps you to forget and even sometimes forgive. Yeah.
Okay, that's very great to hear. So it's like a place of leisure for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So have these movies motivated you in any way? Have you ever watched a movie and you felt like, have you ever watched a love movie and you felt like that's how you'd want your love to be?
Yeah, I've ever watched a love movie.
You ever watched Titanic?
I've watched this one called Teen Love.
Okay, Teen Love.
Yeah.
That's an African movie?
It's a Nigerian movie.
Okay. So does it bring you a feeling of like how, like give you an aspiration of how you want to treat your husband in any way? I mean, or fiance, of course you said you're not married. Your fiance in any way?
Yeah, anyway, it makes me like I have to be with a man at that time.
Okay.
Then another thing, it makes me to just go, like when I get that man, we just go for the introduction wedding, and we just be there.
Okay.
So there, it makes me comfortable, and I feel like.
So it motivates you for marriage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. What could be your hobbies as a lady? The Jasmine we are having today on An Hour with Steve.
Thank you so much for asking me that question. Me, myself, I love playing football when I was still young.
Okay.
I love dancing when we are at church.
Okay. On at church, right?
No, even outside.
Okay.
But not in easy local
places. It must be corporate and private. Okay, yeah.
Then also, I love visiting my friends.
Okay. Okay, do you love travels?
I love, but not so much, because sometimes it is risky.
Okay.
Yeah.
What scary thing have you ever done in life and you felt like you were scared to a point like you couldn't move on? Or what thing has ever scared your life or brought you in a place of like, not that place? Have you ever been scared of anything in life? Like,
yeah.
Or something has ever happened that made you scared?
Yeah.
What was that?
It was all about, anyway, I had a boyfriend, but remember I was in a home of born-again people.
Okay.
So,
and you couldn't say it out.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's the life with Africans. Like, the moment you say it with your mama, you're dead.
Yeah, so that was the thing. So when I was having this boy, I used to love him so much.
Okay.
So much. But also he's from
some village?
No.
Okay.
It's from also the family of born again.
Okay.
But we could not like reach in a point of maybe like sleeping
with
one another. But we find that if we don't meet each other.
You are very close.
Talk, you find it is very hard. You find like life is not moving. You find like the day is just there.
Weird. He has
like
not called in.
Yeah, when he doesn't call it, that is also a heavy one. So one day my dad got to know. So that is the most scary thing which scared me in life. That is the first thing which scared me.
When you broke up, wow, it terrified you. It kept you in a place of like, wow. Did it make you think of doing anything weird? Like?
I was thinking of just leaving home, leaving school.
Wow.
And I go forward with him.
So when you broke up with him, did it leave you in a place of like thinking of having suicidal thoughts, or like, did you have anything like that negative, like when you guys broke?
I had a negativity because after me leaving him, I came. Anyway, after me making a distance with him, I had to first come back at this side. Then when he got to know that I've disappeared from that side, he had to lock himself inside for 3 days. He wanted to swallow the medicine. Also me myself.
Wait, let me ask you, what made you guys break up? I thought he's the one who left you. It's you who left him?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, okay. I won't go there because I see you don't want to share about that. It's okay.
No, I can tell you.
Okay.
It's like this. Like when my dad got to know, you know about church.
Yeah. And remember, he's a reverend.
Yeah, when my dad got to know, so they have to call me to church, to those people, the pastors, what. So that day, even they called me, they didn't tell me anything that we are going to share this and this. So they just told me, you know what, we are having a meeting of by the end of this, before you people go back to school, we have some meeting and you people have to be with like just a conference. So for me, I thought maybe
it was normal conferences.
Yes. So all my friends, they went away and they left me only at church with only those pastors. So after leaving me there, I started again seeing other pastors coming in. So there I had a sense of what?
That intuition that came in like, hey, you're dead.
Then also I saw my mom coming, my uncles coming. Remember, all of us we prayed together. So they called also the father of the boy, and they called the mother of the boy, and they called the boy. So when the boy had that.
How old were you by then?
I was I think 17.
17, okay.
So when they called the boy refused to come. So I was alone, and that put me in the middle
of all those people.
And after putting me in the middle, they carried for me also the Bible. And in that Bible, they opened inside, and it was I think it was John chapter 1 verse 1.
Okay.
How it talks about in the beginning.
In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Yes.
So they wanted me to what? To talk of the truth.
Oh, so you swear?
Yeah. So I ended up telling them
the truth.
The truth. But the only thing which came and mashed all my mind, it was about the boyfriend not appearing in the meeting. So that is how
it made you so disappointed because he did not stand with you. You felt not protected. You felt like you're not loved.
So that is how we go to
break up. Wow. No woman can stand that. Yep, so I'm really enjoying this story. So everyone there, let me hope you're also getting interested with An Hour with Steve. It's such an interesting story from Jasmine, a lifestyle, a life to move on. You can also pick up a few things that can, bring you up into that place of just knowing the kind of person that you are. Okay, so Jasmine, you said you're a chef, and now we're diving into basically what you are good at doing, and that's what we want to get to know more. So please share with us some of the meals cooked with you or by you, some of the meals, both continental and African dishes. Yeah.
Thank you so much. For us to come back again. For me, I do continental and local, but I ended up specifying on continental so much because with the continental you can get a lot of money also in continental, and local you can get money but not so much like continental, because continental you'll be dealing with the food of other countries, especially the European countries, and the more you go deep in continental or learning continental dishes, that is the more money you get, and that is the more experience you get, and the more experience you get, that is also how you end up developing, and you end up putting all your mindset in one position. So with the continental, I do breakfast.
Okay.
Remember, continental we have breakfast, we have dinner, and we have evening. So in continental breakfast, we do full breakfast, English breakfast, then other things like bread, we do croissant.
You do what?
Croissant.
Okay.
We do croissant, so it is your choice or maybe to select the breakfast, the kind of breakfast you want to eat. Then we have the burgers. We do steak burgers.
So you can make them, right?
Yeah, you can make them. We do chicken burgers. We do Hawaii burgers. So there are a lot. Then if I go the side of sandwiches, we have also sandwiches a lot. So we have chicken sandwich, steak sandwich, American sandwich, vegetable sandwiches. So if I talk of sandwich, you find that it's also a lot, but it's the customer to choose what he feels like, or maybe he wants to eat at that time. So then about steaks, also we have a lot of steaks. Then you come back on the side of baking. Baking also I know some, but I ended up specifying in the kitchen, not in the baking side.
Okay.
Yeah. So I didn't learn a lot in baking. So about local food.
Now before we go to local food, what do we prepare for lunch? Like, do you have some food we prepare for lunch, like it's continental?
Lunch, it depends. Like when the customer comes and tells you I want this, but lunch you can have chicken with chips, you can have or maybe burger, any burger you feel like eating.
Okay.
You can have maybe steak with chips, or you can have like sandwich.
Okay.
So those are the lunch continental food.
Okay. Wow. These guys, their food is okay. So African dishes.
In African dishes, in Africa we have, I don't know how people call it, but for us we call it offals. But okay, with the offals,
Okay.
we have even posho, we cook. Then in Nigerian, their local food also we have semo, as it's like posho for them. Then obusi. All those ones.
I hear this meal from Nigeria. It's called fufu. Have you heard of it? Can you prepare that too? What? Okay. So, what is your best continental meal that you would prepare for a person? Your best that you're really sure, like, I can do this to my best. If I woken up from sleep, I can just do it.
My best meal, a continental meal, I love so much. It's a seafood.
Seafood?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a seafood and a curry.
Okay, seafood. Are seafoods very specific? Like, do they have names too, or it's just seafood altogether?
They have names.
So that one in specific, like which one? You know, it's seafood, but which one is that? So you have quite a lot. So you're trying to.
Yeah, I have a lot.
Okay. Okay, it's well. Okay. So you know when you're good at what you do, at times it fails you to make the right selection. But anyway, that's okay. So how would you prepare a seafood and a curry?
A seafood, it's just a matter of.
Just take us through, in a few words. How would you prepare it? You're in the kitchen. Imagine you're in the kitchen right now. Now you're doing it.
With
some of the ingredients that we need and all that, yeah.
With the seafood, you pick it when it is frozen. Okay. So when it is in the fridge, you have to remove it outside. You first put it there to frozen. After you start, like we call it as marination. We marinate it with the ingredients. We can chop onions, we chop garlic, we chop anyway those ones first. Then after chopping them we blend. After blending we put in a different bowl.
Okay.
Then we get some spring onions. Also we chop a bit. We add on the other bowl of ours, the ingredients which are in the bowl. Then after adding also the spring onions, we add also the basil leaves. After adding the basil leaves, you either add in salt or aromat. So if you put aromat, I know the best thing is aromat, because sometimes the aromat it makes food very nice. So me, I love aromat so much, so I add in aromat. Then after adding aromat, you can remove the seafood and you start, like you put in a marination.
Okay.
Yes, if you put it in a marination, you leave it again for a few minutes. But when, like, in case of a client wanting it very fast, you don't need to do those things. So you have to do it in a quick way. Yeah. So me, I'm just explaining my time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So after there, you can clean the grill, then you grill it. After grilling it, it is you to choose whether you want to take it with chips or potato wedges, anything you feel like. So that is it.
Okay, that's a seafood with a curry altogether?
No, a curry.
Okay.
A curry. This is a curry. You can cook like a curry, chicken curry.
Okay.
Chicken curry, the ingredients. You can, or maybe you put the chicken in the oven. Then after you remove, you cut in a small pieces. Then after cutting in a small pieces, you put it aside. If you want to cook also a sauce alone, or maybe you want to cook it like the way we cook chicken, fine. It depends how you're going to cook it. But this one, you put cooking oil, you add in onions, you add in ginger, you add in garlic, you add in curry powder, you add in, some people they put this one.
It's getting off your mind?
Yeah, the one we use at home.
So you're saying this that we use at home, what's that?
It's called Roiko.
Reiko, okay.
Yeah. So you add in Roiko, then tamarini, you can add it also, then turmeric, then you can add anyway, now there it depends again what you want to add. Yeah. Yes.
As the person making a meal.
Yeah, as a person making a meal. But
okay.
Those are the main main ingredients you have to put, and you don't have to miss any. Then you have to add in the hot kamulari.
Or chili.
Yeah, you have to add in also chili.
Hot pepper.
Yeah.
Okay.
But small. And
okay.
also black pepper if you want.
Okay. All right.
So that one of hot chili, but hot chili has to be there, because you know curry. It is these Ugandan people and maybe other country apart from European country.
European countries.
Love them.
Okay.
Yes. So
all right.
you know, for them they love chili. That's why they put for them chili. But about black pepper, it's your choice.
Okay. Now, I have a question. Do you think love is very important when you're preparing a meal? Like loving what you do, like.
Yeah, it's good when you're preparing a meal, because if you don't have love for that meal at that time when you're preparing it, you might mess up.
Okay. Alright. So you have to keep your moods in order when you're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
It's just like a person in a surgery room. Wow. Okay. So what about any African dish that you love making? Is it Nigerian? Is it Ugandan? Is it Kenyan? Like what African dish do you love making?
The one I love so much, it is fish and chips. African fish and chips.
Wow. Okay. You cook that your best and you're like, yeah. Oh my God, you're bringing me to a place of having an appetite. Okay. So, do you want to share with us a bit about how you do that, or just briefly?
Fine, I can share with you.
Yeah, briefly.
About fish and chips, I love it. Anyway, we do it in a different way. That one you can put the flour.
Okay.
Add in some curry powder. Pour in some water. Go and remove your fish. Remove they call it cargo. You don't know.
They call it what? The fillet?
The
The bones?
yeah, you have to remove also the bones out.
Okay.
Yes. Then just to be like this.
Okay.
The bone out, all this side.
So it's only a fillet?
Yeah, it's on the fillet.
Okay.
Then after you go and
Yeah. Okay. You're saying now you do what? You dip?
after removing the bones, you go and pick your mixture.
Okay.
The one you've mixed, the flour, the curry powder,
And the other ingredients?
Yes.
Okay.
Then you dip in what? The fillet. You turn it from inside there. Then after there, anyway, I'm sorry, you have to put also eggs.
Okay.
Then you dip in inside it, you fry it. After frying it, when it gets ready, you put it outside. Firstly, the oil, those things, they soak a lot of oil. You first leave the oil to raise down.
Okay.
Then you go and fry your chips. After frying your chips, you remove out, then you serve. Either you want to serve it in one plate, dinner plate, or you want to serve separately. It depends how you want it.
Okay. All right. Wow. I'm sure I'll taste that one time. Yeah. So asking briefly, just like what where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Yeah. Where do you see yourself?
First and foremost, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity of being a chef.
Okay.
I love being a chef so much, and I used not to love cooking at home. No. I used not to love cooking, but when I came and I started learning about cooking, I love cooking so much. So much. And I used not to love also food.
So I have a question here before, just pause a bit there. So a person can gain passion for something when they give attention to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used not to love eating, but when I joined the industry, even a mere friend, can make you to love the thing. And my aim was not to be a chef. I wanted to be either an accountant or maybe doing
any other occupation, but
I was seeing like being a chef like those ones who have just failed from school.
It felt like those are failures.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I ended up asking myself, but why should I go for teaching? But when I came to know, I found that even people with the degree, they are doing the same work, same occupation with me. Then there I became scared, and also I ended up even finding that it's only people who have passed, or maybe let me say people with the papers doing. Then again I found myself that I'm a bit lucky. So I loved it so much. That's why I know with God's grace, by 5 years I have to do with my own shop, my own restaurant, so that I can be making my things. I don't be pressure. One good thing, I have the experience. It's only a matter of learning more and more, so that I can retain the one maybe I've forgotten or the one I've not reached.
So in 5 years time, you have a target of having your own restaurant, employing people, and you'll be the boss of your own self.
Yes.
So in being a boss of yourself, like how do you feel changing somebody's life when you employ them? Like how do you feel? How do you find that interesting when you've given somebody a job to change their life or to better their lives?
First, I will, in this world, there are some people who can learn things by a person telling her about her life, how she started from, and how she ended up.
That is sharing a story.
Yeah.
Wow. And that basically one of the reasons why we're doing an hour with Steve is basically that every woman has a story. And I think that's what you're trying to tell us, that in that story you can motivate somebody, like how you're doing right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there I'll tell them my story. There they will learn and they will pick. Anyway, some people they don't pick all, they just pick some few words. But in that few words, you will put into her mind and say, Kumbe, people they start from far and they ended up being here like this.
So we should not despise small beginnings. Okay. Because this is where you started from. Somebody gave you an idea, they encouraged you, they're like, you can do hotel management, and you joined. Now we're on the journey now. We're on the journey and the story is being made. So basically, those ones that are watching us an hour with Steve, we're having Jasmine, of course, sharing with us the life and getting into the deepness of understanding that life does not start from top, but you can start from anywhere, from where you are, the ground, as long as the passion is there, as long as the love is there, as long as you've got the right motivation, and we shall see ourselves there. So in 5 years we're hoping to be with a restaurant, and Jasmine is going to be a boss. I'm sure I'm going to come and have a meal in that restaurant. I'm telling you, I'll come there. I don't know how God will connect us, but I know one thing: we shall be connected and we shall meet and have a meal. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you for being so resourceful. Yeah, all those that are following in still, let's get to know that we are on a program, an hour with Steve. Jasmine is our guest today. Yeah. So Jasmine, how do you look at impacting the lives of, ladies, women, young girls? Like, how are you looking up to that?
Thank you so much. First and foremost, I want to put God into this, because everything is God. Even where I ended up, it was God. If it was not God, I would have not reached where I am. So, we talked about impacting the women's life. For example, if I don't want to say if I pray to God to give me that money,
He's going to give you.
I can do like a small, I can put like a small school.
Okay.
I buy my things for cooking. I buy or maybe the uniform for those ones. I put some advertising, like I can give some people to advertise that I have, or maybe a school for, or maybe the single mothers, most especially the single mothers and those young dropout girls.
Yeah.
So there I can bring them, I start giving them, I start teaching them how to maybe make cakes, make those local food, so that they can also start either from local restaurants or maybe international, still fine. But for example, from those ones who want international, I can still advise them.
So you're looking at doing this at a free cost to the single mothers, like that will be your own investment to them,
yes.
impacting them in that way.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Then I can still like make a connection because I'm not alone. We human beings, we have to be with the friends. So I have also my friends a lot who are dealing in those things of working. So, and even at those institutions, so I can, if you're really serious in what you're doing, I can help you, I connect you like that, and you end up going forward for international food, international dish. But for example, this one who wants local, those ones I can deal with them. They open their local restaurant, or maybe in a center, or in a town, even in the city. People are doing their restaurant when it is local. Another thing, I can advise them to lean in one thing. If you've decided that I want to do this, don't change your mind, because the more you change your mind, the more you become confused of choosing what you want to do.
Choose one thing, dwell on it, keep doing it.
That is it.
Wow, you have such a big dream. So we pray God brings destiny helpers, God increases you, takes you to nations, so that you can earn that vision. Because if you're doing continental food, you have a higher privilege and opportunity to work in other countries, like not only Uganda. Because if you can do Nigerian, you can do Kenyan, you can go to Europe, you can go to America, you can go to Canada. So I think the best way is to just pray for you and all goes well. And that brings me to a place of asking you, do you have a passport? Basically, like, you know. Okay, she laughs. Okay, I think she has one, yeah. And
yes,
so
I have a passport.
okay, so we're praying, oh God does it well for you, so that you can travel as God is providing for you. So so you're looking at having a school, and we have known how in 5 years how you want to be, what the dreams there. Okay, which country have you ever thought of traveling to? Basically, like, if you're given an opportunity to go be there, work there, which country would you love going to? Your dream country, like, you know.
That's a nice question.
Okay.
I'm dreaming almost every day.
Yeah.
Flying, and I always ask God every day when.
Yeah.
And every day, if I see an aeroplane, I looked at it every day, and I say, God, but when
is it happening? Travel.
So we love US and UK.
You love USA and UK.
Yeah, any of those.
Why basically those? Why?
The reason I love those, it's a cold country.
Okay, they're good countries.
Yeah, it's a good country, cold.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So would you love to stay there for a long lifetime, or you love to come back?
No, I love to come back because Uganda is the best.
Wow. You're saying it's a part of Africa, you say? Okay. That's nice. By the way, that brings me to a question. What thing do you love most about Uganda?
The thing I love most in Uganda, we have one and the most thing we love with Uganda. We African, we love God most.
We love God. Okay.
Yeah, we love God. And we are people who doesn't segregate.
We don't do racism here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another thing, it's a cold country. We don't have those things like wrangles. See, like other countries, the way they build wrangles, they're killing each other, those things. So that's the reason why I love Uganda.
We don't have wars.
We don't.
We're peaceful.
Yeah.
Okay. So would you encourage somebody to visit Uganda?
Yeah.
Let them come and taste the beauty of Uganda. Have you ever visited some tourism areas in Uganda or tourist attraction places in Uganda? Do you have any in Tororo, where you come from? Anything nice? Anything nice in Soroti? Like you would invite somebody in Soroti?
In Soroti we have Lake Kyoga.
Lake?
Kyoga.
Okay, Lake Kyoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go there and we'll be watching how the people they can do their things from there.
Have you ever done fishing at Lake Kyoga?
No, I fear water.
You fear water? Oh God. Have you ever swimmed? Like, do you swim?
But not at the lake.
Oh, not at the lake,
Yeah.
in a swimming pool. Okay. That's very nice to know. We are getting into the last bit of this session, and we are just going to share a few things, concerning this moment. Yeah, the last bit. But before we go to the last bit, I just want to encourage all those, in other countries, just love. Africa is a wonderful place. Africa is a beautiful place. Africa is one of the nicest areas that you can ever go to if you want to visit, Western Africa, South Africa, Eastern Africa. We have, Northern Africa. You can just come, Africans are one of the best people with, hospitality, the welcoming nature is just so wonderful. So probably I'll love to welcome, as Jasmine of course has been talking about, but basically I would love to welcome you to Uganda. Like, talking about tourist attractions in Uganda. We have Lake Victoria, yeah, we have Mountain Rwenzori, she has talked about Lake Kyoga, talk about Lake Katwe, basically known for salt, and other, we have gorillas, we have baboons, we have lions, we have lots of things in Africa here. Basically Uganda, of course also Kenya has some other things like, the lions, the game parks. You can, visit and you enjoy. Okay. Yeah, we had a little commercial break and we are back with Jasmine. You can see she's just enjoying life in Kampala, Uganda. And you can tell she's one of those jolly women that the Lord is blessing here. And we bless the Lord for your life, Jasmine. Yeah, and God is going to take you very far. So this is the last bit and the last question that we're going to be asking tonight. How would you encourage, or what word of advice that would you speak to the women out there? Just speak to women out there, just speak to young girls, just speak to any kind of woman out there depressed, stressed, confused, doesn't know what to do. How have you overcome your fears? How did you just step up the game and be the kind of woman that you are today? I know you're not yet there, but we are going there. But still you're not where you used to be, where you had nothing in life. But right now we see you have something in your mind, in your head, you have a set up goal, and you're seeing your life somewhere. And one thing I've loved about this is you trusting God, because it's very, very important for us to know that it has been God into this. So we would love to, please, just talk to the world, talk to women, talk to somebody out there.
I thank you so much. The encouraging word I could give to those women outside, those young girls outside, single mothers. I would love to say this. In this world, in anything you do, you have to put God first. In this world, there is no failure. So, if you're there stuck, and if you're there saying God doesn't love you, or maybe God has rejected you, or maybe even you're confused, you don't have like what to do, just be what your mind has told you to do. You know, friends, a mind can come with a lot of things. So a mind can tell her, you have to, or maybe you can steal the money and do this, or maybe you have to steal the thing from the neighbor, or maybe because you don't have what to eat, or you are not working. So those are the things, and those are bad thoughts. So you have to be stick in one dream. If you're dreaming of being a chef, for example, me, I was not dreaming of being a chef, but the motivation they gave me,
you embraced the opportunity.
Yes, very first I did not wait, or maybe another person to come and tell me, because this one, or maybe has not, or maybe narrate for me very well, or maybe told me very well, but I ended up going with it.
So meaning they should learn to embrace opportunities so fast.
Yeah,
okay.
So what I can advise, if an opportunity comes, and remember with opportunity they come once and for all, so you have to minimize and use the opportunity which comes around. For example, these days many people, they are opening those schools for catering. Most of the people, they pay small money. They even those ones they put to school for catering, you just study free. So if that opportunity comes, you don't have to play with it. You have to utilize it, and you have to go and learn. You remember, with learning, you can learn, and you will not even have that interest at that time. But one day, one time, you will just realize and say, it's like, I have to do this and this. If I do this and this, I think I'll be somewhere. Like the way I explained myself, I was like someone who will not even see herself somewhere. But at least I'm somewhere, I have my experience. So even though someone comes right now and say, we are going, I can go, and still I will do my best. So those are the things I'm telling those girls outside. Don't just be stuck on, or maybe that boyfriend, like the way I don't know whether I've explained myself about boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't just be stuck on those boyfriend. You know how this world is these days. It's not like those days whereby you find our parents are the one to work. Women have to be at home. These days it's a bit different.
Men work, women work.
Yeah, men work, women work, and it's hard. For example, most especially in this African country, it's hard to get money. It's a bit hard to get money. So both of you has to work. The reason why I'm saying both of you has to work, a man might go at work, gets a lady who's working, comes back home, see you like for you're nothing to him, start telling you a different words, even start lying you, start even disrespecting you, even though you want to do for him which kind of, or maybe even though you want to show for him which kind of love, still he will reject your love because of the way you're looking. You're no longer looking
hot like how you used to look
yes.
like. Yeah.
Remember, from there, he will use you, he will pregnate you, and he will dump you there. So that's why I'm calling and I'm giving just a bit of advice to those young girls. If this opportunity comes, my sister, you have to utilize it.
Grab the opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about the stressed, the disappointed, the confused? What can you tell them? Should they stay there, or what can they do? Because you've ever been there.
Yeah, about the stress and those ones who are ever disappointed.
Frustrated, disappointed.
Those ones who are ever disappointed. So anyway, someone can disappoint you, but it doesn't mean that he or maybe she, but let me put he, because it's men who
it's about us, eh?
Yeah.
That make women get so disappointed and oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought you were on our side.
No. Let me put he, because it's all about men who likes disappointing us so much after someone getting to know you.
Yeah.
You'll be there, you call yourself, or maybe a man and a woman, from nowhere, because he runs away, or maybe he start even sleeping outside, he leaves you there, you start being in stress, until one day you find yourself that you're even beyond stress. So those girls who are ever who are having that disappointment outside, the only word I can give them, disappointment is ever there for each and everyone, but you have to calm down. After calming down, you have to put your mind straight forward, and you have to ask God where to put you,
direction
to
from
direct
God.
you, to lead you. Maybe might not be like that man is not you, or maybe your man, or maybe anyway. These days the things people, or maybe like the thing girls use after disappointment with or maybe a man is with, or maybe a boy, he goes back at home, he settle their mind first. After settling, there's some good parents can say, I want to take you back to school. So if a parent tells you that, and again you start like making corners like this,
playing around with the opportunity.
With opportunity. So there you will really fail totally. But if you get that advice and you go forward with it, really, my friends, you will still hit the goal.
Okay, thank you very much. Please remind us your name one more time, as we have got to the end of this program. Yeah, let me hope you have got the program. Do you know the name of the program?
No.
Oh my god, I've been telling you, An Hour with Steve. Okay, it's An Hour with Steve. Okay. Yeah. Can you just say that one time?
It's An Hour with Steve.
Yeah. So that's a program you've been on, and thank you for sharing with us. We are really so humbled, and I believe the world is going to be impacted by these wonderful words. And your sharing is not in vain. Your sharing is not in vain. And wait for the reviews. I'll be sharing the link with you on YouTube. So please, those ones that want to just get to know where our work is, SWAB Network, just go to the YouTube, check out such SWAB Network. It's gonna bring up all the videos and all the stories I've shared with you. Let's get to know that every woman has a story out there. We appreciate you for following in, and we want to say have a wonderful time. Blessings. We love you very much. I remain Steve, your host with An Hour with Steve.